shouts out to all those who do what the fuck they do. Let's get into the fuckery. If we could and if we would.
Look, for the single now, first one, and I'm like so tired of it. I'm independent, but I'm tired of it. Here's the deal. I look crusty right now, but this is my worst look, and this is my best look. I can make candy charcuterie boards. I can make bomb Spotify playlists. I am wifey material. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a tall man, a goofy man, a golden retriever that will simp for me.
But wait, there's more.
Worship the ground I walk on. If you're LA Aguinaldo, even better. But like, I'm tired of the limited swipes and like the investment. It's no longer a game for me. It's like a chore. And maybe it means I'm not supposed to be on this, but I'm affection starved. So like, if you can provide that for me, I can provide that for you.
To the no, no, no. Hell, no.
Well, you guys heard it right there. She's affection starved, and she's tired of being strong and independent. And as you can see here, we have the modern woman. And what is she looking for? Well, in her words, a simp to come save her. And while there may be some alternate reality where being able to curate a Spotify playlist makes you a good wife, it's just not this reality where that should have even been mentioned. But I guess when you're really limited on what you have to offer, you do the best with what you got. Unfortunate reality is that there are many people out here like her who are treating life like a game. And hey, play silly games, you win silly prizes.
He's very attractive, he's very cute, he has tattoos. Mm-hmm. He is a little short, he's 5'8", not gonna lie. And I like tall guys. I'm so sorry if you're watching this. I've always gone for tall guys. But no, I swear, he's very loyal. Like, it's honestly insane. I didn't expect it because I have low standards when it comes to guys.
The way she speaks about him, I've always said that a woman is a mirror reflection of her respect for and admiration for her man. No offense, but the way you spoke about him makes me quickly realize that you don't respect him like that. He's more than likely a simp and a sucker.
He is a simp and a sucker. I just acknowledge it.
I sentence you to 500 lashes.
You're not the dominant alpha male or the super select guy. The only way you're going to end up becoming pre-select is by approaching women.
So women can tell I'm not getting no play?
Anybody, all 462 people in the chat room can tell you ain't getting no play. That's the energy you're getting. Because you're a guy that said you don't think you should have to approach women. They should give you choosing signals. Where would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
5'10". How much do you weigh? Uh-oh.
I weigh about,
To what?
depending on the day, between 280 and 285.
So you're fat.
Damn.
Yeah.
Listen, you can say what you want, but I will always have respect for Kevin Samuels because he was always brutally honest with both men and women. And a lot of times people need that hard truth in order to snap out of the delusion they're living in. It's unfortunate that sometimes people get so caught up in their feelings instead of just digesting the information. Yeah, hey, the best medicine has always tasted like crap, but you couldn't say it didn't get the job done. And in reality, the truth does not change just because you didn't like how it sounded.
You know,
So y'all in love?
absolutely.
How long y'all been together?
5 years.
5 years?
Yeah.
So,
And I still like her.
hey,
You know what I mean?
just 1 minute.
What do you want to know?
No, it's a loyalty test. So for a minute,
DMs.
he gets to go through all your DMs, whatever's in your phone.
I said no.
Let's go. Let's go.
1 minute, just 1 minute.
Hey, DMs.
Come on,
He got you on camera.
we waiting.
Let me see the
No.
DMs.
He was honest.
Right now.
He was honest.
Right now.
He was honest. Oh no, keep it right there. What do you want?
You
Keep it
better
right
have
there.
an Uber.
Instagram. No. You gotta give him the phone.
You ever just go somewhere and maybe you witness something or whatever, and you say to yourself, something seems a bit off. Something's not quite right. That's the feeling I got watching this video. Listen, I don't claim to be any type of body language expert or anything like that, but she just seemed a bit too nervous and erratic during that whole clip. And not to mention, did you see how fast she reacted when my man tried to get the phone? She snatched it back pretty quick and did not let his hands get on it before doing whatever she was doing.
This is what women don't understand. And no man wants her. We don't have to want a woman in order to hear what she's saying. That's what y'all do. In order for you women to hear what a man is saying, you have to be sexually attracted to him in one way or another. Otherwise, you'll just be like, I don't care what this ugly fuck is talking about. So when someone says that and no man wants her, we don't have to want her to agree with what she's talking about. You see?
Listen, men do need to be attracted to the woman they choose to be in a relationship with. But attraction for men isn't a straight line where it's either, yes, I'm attracted to her, or no, I'm not attracted to her. It's more of a scale. And that's why the whole on a scale of 1 to 10 thing works pretty well for men. Because while a woman could be a 10 and he could be highly attracted to her physically, he can then also lose points based on everything else she has to offer. The same thing goes for a woman who may be only a solid 6, but depending on the other traits she possesses, could bump her up to an 8. The fact of the matter is, and we see this over and over again, men do not need to date a woman who they are the most attracted to. Because as long as he finds her attractive and she treats him well, he'll always see that as the better choice.
Because you have people constantly telling you that it's okay. There's a Me Too movement. There's people that love you. There's people who support you. There's your girlfriends hyping you up to be a hoe. So it's like you think it's okay. There is no consequence. Like Pamela Anderson, she said, for example, I didn't think my pictures would affect me when I had kids. I didn't think about kids. Because when you're having fun, taking shots, and people are buying it, and you're being glorified, why would you think about the consequences of it? But for guys, it's like, all right, let me make a poor choice right now. This could be my entire financial career. This could be my mom being like disappointed at me. You know, like you actually care about the idea of like, damn, I have to take care of someone, and they have to care about how I take care of them. For women, we don't take care of anyone until we have kids, generally.
So the very first day I met her, first time hanging out, she went through my phone.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's like first time hanging out.
No, that's crazy.
Went through my phone and got mad at what she obviously discovered. It was our first time hanging out, so there's no guarantee of, there's no loyalty there.
And I'm guessing you guys didn't hang out for a while.
I dated her for 5 years, but that's another that's also.
Now let's be honest. Most men in their lifetime, at one time or another, have ignored a red flag or two. And that's okay, because maybe at that time you didn't really know any better. Or maybe you really didn't even understand it as well as you should have. But the key to being a better man is learning from your mistakes and not repeating them.
Gio, are you guys cool switching phones to each other and seeing you guys being loyal on Valentine's Day? Oh, can I stand in the middle of you guys?
Wait to my engagement party thinking of my ex. The nerve of you. If anybody knows who her more than likely now husband is, send this video to him so he has the information to go and get it annulled. Imagine a world where you marry a woman that has to post things to the internet just like this, in lieu of how it makes you look and or feel as a man. We're looking at a future Will Smith. To think that she's posting this to the internet is absolutely mind-boggling, but to me, she's giving off that strong Jada Pinkett energy where she will undoubtedly be involved with an entanglement in the future while she continues to post embarrassing ish about you. So it's best that you end that marriage before you end up like Will.
I don't do OnlyFans anymore.
What? At all?
I don't do it anymore at all.
With all the money you're making?
Yes.
You just shut it down. Why?
Because I'm just changing everything about me.
So let me get this straight.
And it's just like, it's a dead end. All that stuff is a dead end, and I know that I'm worth way more.
Worth more, ma'am? Nah, not anymore. You have 2 kids by 2 different baby fathers and an OnlyFans. your value to a man is goose egg. It's zero. And it's a direct result of the terrible decision.
Story time. Story time. Thank you. Sorry for that cough. Came on yesterday. What country is this that our women just say the most delusional shit? And I blame the men too. I blame the women and I blame the men who keep it going. Cause you wanna hit, I don't know what you want. You do whatever you want to do and get whatever you want from them. So you tell her the delusion and the lies. This shit really come from the delusional men telling the delusional women delusional shit. So they keep a delusional, world going around. You're worth more than that. Way more than that. To who, baby? What are you talking about? Why do they just say stuff like this? I'm worth more. What you believe and what really going on is two different goddamn things. Only you believe that you worth more. Find somebody else to agree with you. Find somebody you actually want to be with. For real, to agree with the fact that you worth more than all them badass decisions you made. But you don't want to hear a nigga like me talk about it. Cause what? It's hard to deal with, ain't it? Hard to swallow. It's hard to goddamn hear a nigga shaming your ass in your face. And still gonna get something out your ass. You're washed. It ain't my fault. I didn't ask you to be washed. I ain't asked you to goddamn be promiscuous like you was. That was on you. You were being grown. But you're washed. It old with. But you don't want me to say now. I'm gonna say something. I can't do nothing to you. But I at least put you in your place. That's the problem now. A woman don't think she can be put in no type of place because I'm not her daddy or something. But you can be put in your place just off default. Who are you? You can't beat nothing. You can't beat nothing, so you gotta go with shit. Oh, that's fucked up. It sure is. So what? Do something about it. Write your governor about it. I'm sure Kemp gives a fuck. Shut your stupid ass up. Worth more with them big ass silly earrings in your ear. Big silly ass DG on your ear. Them shits look silly as fucking fake. Why would those things wanna make them?
That you made throughout your life. And I hope that content like this hits future upcoming adult entertainers so that they can make better decisions going into the future. But I doubt that they'll even care.
Everybody knows about pretty privilege.
Yeah.
You know, coming from a former little fat kid, like, there's a very...
Former?
Whoa.
I'm kidding.
Emotional, damn it!
I've done double A, now I have triple A. And I'm not going to do that until I feel like I'm getting bored of double. But I don't think I'll ever do quadruple.
Not many people do, from what I've seen.
It makes me sound like I'm doing nothing, but for us doing triple, compared to quadruple is like a big difference.
Yeah.
So I think I'll stick to triple. I'll only do it once, and then I'll go back down again.
I think I'd like to try triple just to see how I'd handle it, and if I'm good with it, then I'd be like, yeah, give me quadruple.
Jesus Christ.
Looks like you were playing with yourself.
I wasn't. I don't think you've seen that. I don't think you've seen that.
I think I did. We had cameras in the parking lot, and I came out as soon as I seen it.
As soon as you seen that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, I could just drive off.
No, I think I'm about to call the police. I'm gonna go to
The police? My tag number? Are you serious?
You would think she would at least be using her thought money to reinvest into her business so she can afford some tint up on the window. Come on, mama, you don't know how this business thing works. You gotta upgrade your setup. And what's even more crazy than her outlandish behavior is some of the comments that you see over here on the side of the box Shout out to Awesome Keith 16 who says, I would ask her to do OnlyFans for me. She's cute. He must be gay. Shut up. How would you ever shame the security officer who's in charge of kicking out lunacy, kicking out delinquency, and when he does, he's gay because he did that. Let's just switch the roles. Let's say that there was a guy in there stroking his eggplant and a woman walked up and the comments were calling the woman gay for telling the cops. And this is why so many women in our society today are just never held accountable, because it doesn't just come from women in their echo chambers, it also comes from weak ass men.
Get the French toast out of here.
I just said my tooth.
How much do you think your guy should make?
You should be making the same amount as me.
Same amount as you?
Yeah, I've made 95K in the last month.
The last month, 95K, you think I got?
No.
Okay, what do you do?
Underwear.
Ma'am, he's got to make the same amount as you. Are you kidding me? You've utilized your God-given genetics, which you didn't work for. There's no talent associated with that. You've utilized your insides. You've utilized makeup. You've utilized filters. You've utilized your lack of self-respect in order to generate money so that you can sell your used underwear to dudes online, and you expect other dudes to have the same amount of value-generating work as what you do? You see, men need talent. Men need to work for their money. Men need discipline. Men need a whole bunch of consistency in order to get anywhere close and or near to that. But for some reason, you think that the amount of money that you generate makes you worthy for a guy that generates that type of money that has worked far more hard than what you have. And what's so crazy is that a guy making $100,000 a month won't require a woman to make $100,000 per month. Shit, more often than not, he just wants her to be feminine, beautiful, inspirational, supportive, and talented. Meanwhile, when you make all that money, you want to be a boss B partner to someone who's equally yoked. Give me a break.
She belongs to the streets.
I went to one of them women's marches and we had a lot in common. I saw those girls screaming, "Free the nipple!" Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Right? They were screaming, "We should be able to have sex with as many guys as we want." Yes, you should. And if we get pregnant, we should be able to abort it. Hopefully. And we need to work so we can pay our half. Hallelujah. Fellas, get down here. It's happening. We've reached common ground. It was unbelievable. These women were fighting for the right to become the men they've always hated. They just walk around with their shirts off and whoever, not worried about the kid. I'm like, are y'all feminists or boys? What is this shit?
Sensational.
Would you rather sleep with someone who's ugly, but the sex is off the charts, or sleep with someone who's beautiful, but the sex is super mediocre?
Well, probably the one who is ugly, because if I don't see him again, then I get good sex.
Why do so many women today say they don't need a man?
Because we're independent as hell.
If a man has friends, doesn't want kids, hires a maid and hires a prostitute, why would a man need a woman?
What?
Gotcha, bitch!
Basketball, like the only guy that I couldn't was too big was a basketball player. And at Clemson, he was 6'9". 6'9" is so tall.
So tall. It just, when you hug them, your face just like hits them.
Yeah. It's like when I saw it, I was like straddling him. Like we were ready to go. And I was like, I can't do this. And I was wasted. I still
And you
knew.
think there's something wrong with you girls, but it's not. It's something wrong with them.
That's
You are it's perfect the way it is.
You have a problem, sir.
You have a problem.
You have a deformity.
If you woke up tomorrow and you're a man, what are you doing?
I would fuck somebody to see how that feels.
Do you think it'd be that easy? Do you think you could just wake up and fuck somebody?
I know I'd be a fine match. I already have Riz as a
She
female.
has no idea what it is to be a man.
I have Riz as a female. I think I could have Riz as a female.
No.
I feel like you'd be an attractive guy too.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do you guys fuck a guy just because he's attractive and he pulls up on you?
No.
Exactly.
We
Pull up on
say
him.
no, but there are other girls who would say yes. I'm a girl, right? So I know what girls like. So if I was a man, easy. I'll be like, hey, baby girl, tell me how your day was. Good morning, good night.
That might work though.
Hey, ladies, do you guys like good morning, good night texts? Yeah. Hell yeah.
You know what women are terrible at? Talking into a microphone. Men have sex with who they can, or women have sex with who they want. And many women today don't give guys with good mouthpiece enough credit for the ways that they're able to talk to them. They just think that it's easy. And it's an interesting phenomenon called the Dunning-Kruger effect, where people inexperienced in something think that they are more experienced in it. So the lesson here today is never take advice from a fish on how to fish.
Do you think you can get any guy's number out here?
Any guy. Any guy.
You want to test that out?
Hey, test me out.
Alright. I told Shawty, you think you can get any guy out here? And she said, yeah. So, what's up?
You say I can get your number? Are you sure? I'm asking you for your number. Not your Snapchat. Not your Instagram. Unless you're right out here. Then that's different.
I'm good.
I don't bring you in for the reason.
I said no.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, it's not easy out here. We're not easy out here. You know what I'm saying?
What's your biggest hate in a guy?
Someone that's like, oh my gosh, I'm like in love with you, like stuff like that. When they like only met you like 30 minutes ago.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
What if they try to talk and nobody's listening and they keep trying and they can't get a word out? Any man who's like fucking like hits on every single bitch. I don't know if I want to say this. When they act really fucking feminine and then they try to like fucking like get with you. It's like bitch. I would say if they like try to make a joke and it's not funny and they're just like, haha, so awkward. There was a video of this guy skipping last night, like skipping down the road, and it was hella cringy. When a guy's self-absorbed and only thinks about himself.
You don't wanna see me get vexed. Boss on your phone, so the man you can't jack. The big girl, the ones who can't stretch. Breaking the neck, put me in the car next. You don't wanna see me get vexed. Boss on your phone, so the man you can't jack. The big girl, the ones who can't stretch.
Now, ladies, let's not be coming with the double standards, because y'all know goodness well if a man posted a woman's weight chart, y'all would be screaming body shaming. And I mean,
The only toxic I with is scammers and drug dealers.
He made a mistake, but clearly.
Hold on,
You're right.
I gave you another example of toxic that I with. Is he toxic to me? No. He does what the I want him to do. He's not toxic to me. Is he toxic to his wife and his kid? Absolutely, because he's not being
Why are you dealing with him like that?
I can't believe his wife.
Shade.
Shade. What are you talking about?
How is that not your business, bro?
That's not my business.
Bro, that sounds like no, you're not taking accountability.
That's not my business.
So
If he wants to cheat on his wife, why is that my business?
So what you
cheated on me and didn't feel like that was their business.
Man.
Why do I care if this man want to cheat on his wife?
man?
Why, Eli?
So
Why, Eli?
so will you be?
Hold on. Why, Eli?
That sounds
Why should I care if this man want to cheat on his wife?
What the fuck is happening out here, bro? Like, who is this bitch, man? This bitch talking loud and wrong as fuck. Let's see. How did it get to this point? Bitch still sitting down right now. See if she up yet.
Hey, yo, if I talk about my ex and y'all be like, yo,
But
you
we
are
all
nothing
learn
like.
to take each
Listen.
other as we are, though.
Yeah.
But that's
Listen.
really what it is.
Because
you can't judge a book by its cover, and that's
Not-
really what be happening.
Not all women is like that. Some women just want a nigga that's just gonna love you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm sorry. Not to even.
At the
I'm
end-
sorry. Who was sending you cash app?
You-
I've been pulling up right now.
She just called me a bitch. Like,
Yes, I'm sorry. Never don't. Stop it. Yes,
where you going? Where you going?
I'm down, Fred. I'm tagging signed in officially. That's it.
Done. We almost done.
Yo.
We almost done.
That's right. Take a seat. We got you.
Eight more minutes.
Friend, drink
Eight
your
more
water.
minutes. 8 more minutes.
Friend.
Drink your water.
Friend.
Drink your water.
Friend.
Drink your water.
She done.
You good?
I'm sorry.
Drink your
But
water.
it's
What
like,
you about to-
I'm sorry, because I try to keep it cool. Because I
Friend.
don't, listen, I don't love the black man. I don't really
Mhm.
know black
Ah,
men.
you said that.
Got you.
I
Friend.
done held down multiple black. I done did jail. I done did what?
All these niggas sound like the wrong type of niggas, boy. Like,
Eli, hold it down.
jail
Wait.
niggas, scammers, drug dealers, those are the wrong type of niggas.
That's why she's healing, not healed. It's
I
okay.
did the MTA.
Friend.
I did all that. I did, like I said, I
Friend,
did
we gonna hold it down?
Niggas that done sell $1 million
And we gonna
houses.
get through the rest
I
of the
did
show,
all that,
friend.
Baby,
Friend.
pick your flavor.
Look,
Friend.
and look, you know
Sit right
what?
here, friend.
Let me tell you something real quick
Friend.
about this.
Still
Pick your
Look,
fucking. I have all
Look.
type of niggas.
Friend.
look.
Which one you want to pick?
Friend, give me.
Fuck that.
See, and this is the crazy shit because
All different types.
when-
Don't say crazy.
Black
so, this is
person.
crazy because the ladies will choose two groups of niggas. A nigga that they want to build up and change
So I guess-
themselves, or a nigga that's already successful to get some.
She said she had all types of niggas.
But that's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vocal on the drugs.
But wait,
and
hold
jail
on.
niggas.
But however,
Friend.
Watch the water.
The water.
that's what she good. She good.
It wasn't. I'm not only vocal on the jail. Like I said, I had NTA niggas. I got an army nigga.
Friend,
right
hold
now.
on. Let's continue
But-
the conversation.
What that
But-
mean?
But just cause, but
And I'm on his
Hey,
life
friend.
insurance.
but
Sit
just
your stupid
but
ass
just-
down, bruh. All that trying to overtalk niggas, bro.
How you like, friend, you blowing him up to his wife, so I'm gonna need
But
you to
why-
hold it down, friend.
Tell me.
But why does that make him a good man?
Word. Does he fight for America?
All right.
Say shit.
Right,
Look
but
at
you
this
choosing
bitch,
the
man.
you no
Look at
no,
her,
no,
B.
no, no.
Hold it
But you
down.
choosing the wrong niggas.
It's only 6 more minutes.
You choosing the wrong
I didn't choose
niggas.
him.
Wait.
He chose me.
And you
Alright.
And you,
Friend.
and you
Friend.
accepted it. And you accepted it.
this sound like
She's
a
good for
accountability.
sucking dick and
You
Friend,
suck. You
hold it
accepted
down,
it.
June. We ain't say this part was accountability.
No,
He
no.
was venting in that part, friend. Don't do that.
I'm saying
She ain't have no
this
ass.
is either a nigga they want to build
There'll
up or
be
a
nothing
nigga that's
going on.
already
First of all,
Does
hold
that
it
make-
down,
She's not
POP. Hold on.
She's not submissive. She's
Does that
not
make him toxic? Does
nothing.
that make him
that
not
I would
toxic
want.
because he paying the bills?
Okay.
I-
We didn't say nothing about. All right.
That's why I
It's-
said
it's
Let's
like you gotta
focus.
con-
I said that the
Let's
only
focus,
type
friend.
of niggas that I get is scammers.
They didn't.
No.
Eli said that. He said
You
I'm
said
only
that?
going for scammers
Okay.
and jugglers. So when I tried to say that,
Mm.
I have
Nigga
other
said, yeah.
niggas
Mhm.
that's toxic and
My
fucked
friend.
up.
First of all,
That's
wait.
not only
Friend.
I won't even
God
say his
damn,
name.
this bitch don't stop
What I'm
talking.
saying is,
Mhm.
I have other niggas
Friend.
that's not only scammers and drug dealers, that is toxic as a
The fact that you finding niggas in the army defending the country that's toxic is crazy. Like, what's the common denominator? You gotta look at yourself at the
Hold
end
it
of the
down.
day. Bro. You gotta look at yourself at the end of the
But
day.
the point is,
You gotta hold yourself accountable.
that's what we have in this combo.
Good girl.
No
turn
matter
back.
who you choose and what
Turn
genre
back.
and what occupation, you're choosing the toxic niggas out of all of them?
But now, no, but this is not about me.
This is
My TikTok is not about me.
I'm not talking about the TikTok. I'm not talking about the TikTok.
No.
Friend.
The niggas that I'm fucking
Friend.
with, they have their reasons. If you go down a couple of more videos,
Uh-huh.
y'all will see. Every nigga that I'm fucking with
Uh-huh.
got his motherfucking reason.
Hey.
The army nigga got
Hey,
his
you like
reason.
this.
Reason for what? Reason for
Why
what?
is she
Reason
so
for what?
fucking aggressive, bruh?
Why are you choosing them? Why are you choosing them? You shouldn't be choosing niggas with a reason.
Why are you accepting it?
Why?
Why are you accepting it?
Because
Hold on. It's deeper than being married. Wait, hold on.
Time out.
But this is the journey to healing.
You right.
Wait,
You asked why. You
but
asked
I'm
me
gonna talk
why.
to
I
y'all.
don't want to be in. I just got it.
Cause on the hill, cause on the real.
I don't want to be married.
Mm.
I
On
don't
the real?
want to be in a relationship.
On the
So
real?
if a man is gonna pay my bills,
Mm.
if he's gonna do what I want him to do, then so be it. I don't want you to be my
I said they
boyfriend.
look
You
for
shouldn't
some
be
type of
mad.
Looking for a
You shouldn't be
husband
mad
right
who
You
now.
the fuck
can't
you
say
fucking
they.
with then. Like, you
You
shouldn't be
can't
mad
say
who he
they.
married you then.
Because I love
Lies. Did I ever say I
So how's he
was?
toxic then?
I'm on his fucking life insurance.
So
Why
how
am
is
I
he
not who
toxic?
he's married
So
to?
how is he toxic then?
He's toxic because he's
You
married.
don't want a relationship. You don't want a boyfriend.
He's
You don't pay to pay
toxic.
your bills. So how is he
What?
toxic?
He's toxic to his wife. He's not toxic to me. He does what the fuck I tell him. If I text him right now and tell him give me $200, he's gonna do it. He's toxic to his wife.
But you don't think you're selling
Because I
yourself
say
short
a
in
nigga
that?
is toxic don't mean he's toxic to me. That's your problems. I'm not saying it personally.
Hold on.
He's not toxic
You gotta
to
be
me.
riding the dick,
Clearly
man.
he's toxic to his fucking wife.
Can he
has
still
a
deal with
wife
him?
And
a kid at home, and he gives me everything.
she needs.
Can he
That's
send
what
that
she
to
needs.
her?
What?
And he has a wife and a kid at home.
She
That's
getting
what
what
I'm
she
saying.
needs.
He gives me what I want.
Cause
Why would I
wait,
feel like that's
Shay,
What are you, a
Why
prostitute?
are you complaining?
What are
Why are
you?
you messing with the nigga?
Wait,
That's not
toxic.
What is this bitch, bro? Like, I could go a long time clowning this bitch, cause she represents a lot of, like, this bitch is masculine, like a motherfucker, and these niggas is doing like a super duper disciplined job, maybe, but ain't no way in the fuck I could be there. And I know so many other dudes that couldn't be here while she doing that shit. Standing all over me and shit. We'll give you this. Aisha, chill out. Sit down. You can't sit down and talk. You know what I'm saying? You welcome to, you know what I'm saying? Cut it short. And we can be done with it, but we're not. Look at all us. We men sitting here. And if she interrupt in any of this time I'm talking, if she make any type of faces, you know, give me some smug ass reaction, she's out of here. And guess who my security is? 6 big, black, facial haired butch bitches that all had mamas that wasn't shit and don't particularly like women other than the ones they fuck on. They act like niggas. They hate women, but fuck on them and use them and dog them out. Yeah, but they about 6 feet something. They 200 pounds something, and they about business. And when she would have walked off like she did, and she wouldn't have been able to come back. We wouldn't have seen her no more. We wouldn't have seen her no more. There's no way you finna get up and do all that shit when niggas is sitting there. So maybe they were disciplined. Maybe they got sponsors. Maybe they got some shit going on. But to me, just looking in the camera and looking at the producers or whoever, that's not enough. It's more like, bro, gotta get this bitch out of here, B. She's an issue, bro. She's a liability.
Wait, hold on.
How is that not toxic,
I am
sweetheart?
not complaining about him. You said
No.
You say you check all types of toxic niggas. Then you brought up the nigga.
You said the only toxic niggas I fuck with is scammers and drug dealers.
He made a mistake, but clearly.
Hold on.
You're right, you're
I
right.
gave you another example of toxic niggas that I fuck with.
Mm.
Is he toxic to me? No. He does what the fuck
Why
I
is
want
she
him to do.
talking
He's not
with all this
toxic to me.
hand
Is he toxic
shit?
to his
Why
wife
is she
and his kids?
pointing at me?
Absolutely, because he's not.
Why are you dealing with a nigga like that, son?
Shay! Shay! It's
The fuck is you talking about?
How's that not your business,
Shay,
bro?
Shay.
I would have signaled for them dykes the moment these folk jumped up off of the goddamn couch.
I gave you another example of toxic niggas that I fuck with. Is he toxic to me? No. He does what the fuck I want him to do. He's not toxic to me. Is he toxic to his wife and his kids? Absolutely, because he's not.
Why are you dealing with a nigga like that, son?
Shay! Shay! It's
The fuck is you talking about?
How's that not your business, bro?
Shay.
That's not my business.
Bro, that sounds like
Excuse me.
you're not taking accountability.
That's not my business.
So
If he wants to cheat on his wife, why is that my business?
So what you
Niggas done cheated on me, and bitches didn't feel like that was their business.
Man.
Why do I care if this man want to cheat on his wife?
man.
Why, Eli?
So
Why, Eli?
so what you be
Hold on. Why, Eli?
Who the fuck is this bitch, man? You get invited onto the platform and you want to run the platform. All you brung is your dust ass in here. And now you going to point and get in my face and stand up and yell at me. Because we asking you conversation about some stupid ass shit that regular women that are beyond my dyke bitches that'll beat your ass about. Married women that'll beat your ass about. The children of them married women will beat your ass about. You fucking with our daddy and we love our mama and we love our dad, but you letting this nigga get away with not being shit to us so you can use him, they'll beat your ass. I hope she get her ass whooped. You know, maybe not life-threatening, but to the point she never does this shit again. Like, yeah, a real ass whooping, not no just slap. Like, she's beat up. She needs to go to the ER. She needs I want something broke on that bitch. Say what you want. I need something broke on it. It could be a tibula, it could be a fibula, it could be a pinky toe. I don't give a fuck. Break something. Chip a tooth. Skull fracture. Something. Yup. You doing too much, man. You too aggressive. You having your way to the point you unhumble. Somebody need to humble thee.
Why should I care if this man would have cheated on his wife?
Because if he's cheating on his wife and you're the person that he's cheating on, you're contributing to the
He's cheating with multiple bitches.
And you want to know.
So I gotta be one of them. That don't make it better. Come on.
I don't know if he's cheating with multiple, but I would assume if he's cheating with me that he's cheating with. That's my assumption. I don't actually know if he. I'm gonna be honest. I don't actually know if he is. But my assumption is if nigga, you gonna do it with me, you gonna do it with other bitches.
Hold on. Let's bring it back.
So I don't know that for sure.
So I can't.
Look at this shit she be trying to clarify.
He's not my husband.
So when you pick a man, he's been toxic, right?
The last man I picked was my fiance.
Okay, and he was toxic, right? He was toxic, right?
I don't want to see.
Why is he not your husband?
What is y'all?
Why is he not your husband?
Because what I wanted, he couldn't give.
I told you.
Which is what?
I don't want to get into that.
Okay.
Y'all just saw y'all just saw
All right. So you picked the last man you picked.
Talk to me first.
The last man you picked was your fiance, but y'all didn't get married.
I actually picked.
And then this man right now that you're dealing with, you picked him. You picked him. Who? Oh, these men that you're dealing with.
Why are we talking? This is not a.
Are they toxic? Are they toxic?
I really want to talk about
because
this.
we gotta get about it. This last point. This last man.
We not doing that.
You said was toxic.
We get it. Wait, hold on. Ask me a question.
Toxic plus toxic equals toxic.
But as long as you give me what the fuck.
Fred,
as long as you
give me what I want,
you can be toxic.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
No.
Blame your mammy.
Men only
we all hear it.
Women allow this shit, bro.
Like,
but anyway, man,
we all live.
Shit got spicy out here.
It did get spicy.
It got spicy real quick. Like I said, y'all gotta send me y'all information so I can send y'all that package.
I'm gonna say,
you feel me?
I got. Yeah, we go.
Oh, you got it. We gonna hit you with the PO box.
Yo, we appreciate y'all for Twitter. This shit was.
Are you not entertained?
We gotta have a part 2.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You coming back for the part 2?
Yeah, she is.
Part 2?
She coming back.
I don't know.
She's coming back.
Come over here.
We're healing, not healed.
Talk to me.
Yo, we gotta get up out of here, bro.
Come on.
We gotta get out of here.
You come back for the part 2? You come back for the part 2? Tell the camera. You come back for the part 2?